What's up, guys? So you can obviously tell from the thumbnail and the title in the video, today we're working on Corey's Forester. So during this week, Corey sent me this video. And basically, I had already looked into this in the past. So long story short, my WRX back when I had it blew an engine, or so I thought. So I started doing some research for rod knock versus blase blase, turned into a timing belt issue, and I'll reference the video right up here. So if you guys want to check it out, very helpful. The guy shows you exactly how to diagnose and how to fix it. So today we're doing our take on how to do the same exact thing. Basically, the symptoms were exactly as you've seen on the last clip, and we're going to dive into his car today, see if we can see the actual looseness of the tensioner and fix it, hopefully, and then show you guys the end result. So here we have Corey's dirty, disgusting engine bay. As you can see, everywhere is covered with mud, but we already took out the crank bolt. There are many different ways of doing it. I'm not going to show you the way that we did it because I don't want to be liable for anything. But we did get it off. The pulley's actually down there. All the belts are still on it. We're going to work on getting that stuff off now. But basically, it's a 22 millimeter hex bolt. You take it out of the crank, which is right in there. And once you have that bolt out, then you'll start taking all of your belts out of your way, your accessory stuff. And we're trying to get into this timing cover right over here. Corey's already taken off the driver's side cover. The rest of the bolts and the cover on the passenger side can't come off until the crank pulley comes off. So let me work on getting that out. It's going to be hard to show you guys anything, but I'll try to get you a view as to what we're doing. All right, so the tools you guys are going to need to take apart the tensioner and to take these belts out of the way are going to be a 12 millimeter, could be a 3/8, half inch, quarter inch, doesn't matter as long as you can get it onto the bolt, and a 14 millimeter. So we'll get started. Yeah, we need to do that as well. All right, as you guys can see, we got both of the belts off. We're about to pop the crank pulley off, and then there are going to be 10 mils around the entire timing cover. We'll get the timing cover snuck out of there. We're trying to avoid draining the coolant. We feel like we can get in here and do what we need to do without touching the coolant. So let me get this crank pulley off and then get the timing cover off, and you guys will see all of that.
Nope, that works.
That be the ones.
I just thought of something.
What?
Oh, okay, you got a deep socket. Good.
This guy thinks this is my first day working on the cars. Every time we're working on cars, Corey's just always thinking that I'm the first day on the job.
Which way does this have to go? That way?
Go ahead, push. Okay, now hold. Okay. Life use that crank tool.
And now it comes in handy. Look at that.
Have it and not needed. The needed, not have it is the style. It's the only way to go. That's not gonna do it. It's on a cylinder. Hold on. Well, guys, as you can see, got the crank pulley off. It fought us a little bit, but we were able to get it out. So that's out of the way now. We're gonna start taking this timing cover off and get the rest of the bolts out of our way, and then we'll show you where the tensioner is.
Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby.
I mean, did you hear something out of the ordinary?
Yeah, just like a bunch of dogs barking and shit.
What, dogs barking?
Yeah.
So it's out of the ordinary for dogs to bark?
Yeah, you never heard Biggie say it?
No.
Picking up the pistol every time the dog's bark?
No. That's his dog. Do you have dogs?
No.
Are they barking?
No, but if dogs are barking, I should probably pick up the pistol, you know what I mean?
I mean, perhaps.
Perchance.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh.
Timing cover's off. Alrighty. So here we have it, folks. This here is the timing belt tensioner. And if Corey moves his hands, that there, my friends, is a not so tight belt. That is supposed to be as loose as it is right here. So I should not be able to move this timing belt the way that it is. So if we actually play around with this tensioner here, this tensioner is supposed to be down and into the belt, but giving it tension, and it's got nothing. So I'm gonna pull this out and I'll show you guys what it looks like outside. The only thing holding it together is this 14mm bolt.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
The battery died on the camera. So here we are again. In here is where the tensioner for the timing belt is. We've already replaced it with the new one. Corey, you want to show them? Oh yeah. Corey's here.
Hey!
He's here, by the way.
I've been
So
here the whole
Linnea
time.
and Kate.
He just didn't want to show me.
I'm depressed with this repair.
Ready?
So
Ready
this
for
here,
how?
hold on, go ahead, turn it. All right, so this is your tensioner. It's upside down because orientation is hard. But, so there's the piston. So Corey, go ahead, let's show the people what they
I
want
shouldn't
to
be able
see.
to do that by hand.
Yeah, if you guys can see that. That whole piston, which is supposed to keep tension on the belt, ain't keeping tension on the belt. I'll show you guys what an actual tensioner looks like in a little bit. We're gonna put this all back together. We were able to do this without draining a single drop of coolant, timing it without a single drop of coolant lost. So we're gonna just put everything back together really quick and get back to you guys.
Baby, so I stand up and speak just my mind. Oh.
All right, so we got everything back together. Got all the belts in there. The only thing that we're waiting on is to get this timing cover back on. I want Corey to turn the car on, and I'm gonna keep an eye inside of here so we can make sure that tensioner is doing its job and that we hear any funny noises and shits. So let's see what happens here. Go ahead, Curry, give her a start, bud. Tap, 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 tap. Kill it. Sounds much better than the last video you guys seen with the damage. I'm gonna go grab a good tensioner and I'll show you guys what that looks like in comparison to the old shizzy one. Okay, so I went downstairs and I grabbed one of my spare timing belt tensioners that I have down there. So this is the old one. So as you guys can see, that piston there, that's what that's doing. So now Corey is gonna try to do it on that one. Go on.
Nope.
Come on, strong guy.
I don't have it.
Yeah, genuinely, you literally can't. Like it's physically not possible to do it with your hands. I'm gonna actually compress this down and put my what we call a Jesus pin back in, because for some reason I took mine out and I need to put it back in. So we're gonna put a Jesus pin back in here, and I'll show you what that looks like afterwards. Alrighty, so got my Jesus pin back in. So the Jesus pin, the reason why I refer to that, it just holds the piston in place so that when you go to put it in the car, it's not under tension. And then you pull that and it puts the belt into tension. So Forrester's back. It's running. It's done. Corey is just, what you got in your hand there, bud?
Nothing.
Some water?
Yeah, water.
So we're done. It's Friday night. Corey and I are going to be probably cracking open a few cold ones for the boys. You know the deal. He's got to play musical cars and get the STI back in. And then that's pretty much it. So
if you thought this was this was useful, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. The spaghetti monster in the sky is watching, and he knows if you're good and nice. So hit that bell, hit the subscribe button.
all of the
I might
above.
find you.
Corey might find you,
And
or
depending
maybe
on
I
if
will.
Depending on if you're subscribed, it might be a good thing I find you. Might get a smooch.
Maybe not. Take care, guys.